You don't even watch sports. You said Charles Barkley was better than Kevin Garnett.
You don't even watch tennis. You're too busy looking at Serena Williams' ass.
Every fucking time. You don't even watch sports. You don't know who Israel Jackson is, though.
You think Embiid is a bum because you don't even watch sports. Yeah. You don't even watch sports.
Man, you can't be that fucking thirsty, man.
It's not that I'm thirsty. It's just I'm refreshed, full of energy, and positive because I have a whole show with no damn sissy ball. Nothing but America's pastime. We'll discuss and hopefully other sports that have nothing to do with cheating, racism, and Tom Brady.
You're a loser, man.
How am I losing? When did I become a loser?
About episode, about 16?
I became, okay, so what happened on episode 16? You said, you know what? This guy is a loser.
You picked the Falcons to beat Tampa Bay, and then you just stayed on that reign for like the rest of the whole episodes up until last week. And like, I just don't.
So you mad at me for being consistent?
No, I'm mad at you for just not using common sense. Like
I have common sense.
I know you're smarter than that, man. Like
it's all about beating the odds.
That's what we did.
Everybody knew that the odds was in y'all favor.
No, it wasn't. We was underdogs in everything, man. The odds was not in our favor. Nobody expected Tampa Bay to win. Nobody expected Tampa Bay win.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
That's why I was hoping maybe we would get this upset.
So so for the viewers, you was expecting Tampa Bay to win, but you bet all your money on Kansas City.
Correct. Who doesn't do that? Who doesn't gamble? Who doesn't raise the stakes?
Man, that's fucking
high stakes.
That's fucking bad.
You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
This shit ain't work for you. I don't want to talk about that no more. I got my title. Where your title at?
I got one last year.
With who?
The King. You know it. The team you owe. Oh, I'm a Laker fan. I'm so a LeBron fan. Oh, man, we got AD. It's our year. You ain't said none of those things.
Who didn't?
You didn't.
Man.
As soon as you get a championship, oh, yeah, man, I've been a Laker fan since goddamn 1955 when they had goddamn Dick Archibald.
Nate Archibald?
No, Dick Archibald.
Dick Archibald?
Yeah, his cousin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I even let you make me think you were serious. But back to this NBA, the most predictable sport in North America.
Oh, gosh. What's so... continue.
All right, so we was talking about Philadelphia being the best team in the league, right? How come nobody never take the Utah Jazz serious? They got the best record in the NBA. They only lost 6 games. You know, they was on the 9-game winning streak. They lost last night to the Clippers. Clippers was back at full strength, so they lost to them. But like, why don't you or the rest of America take the Utah Jazz serious?
Why would I take a team serious that's only being taken serious now because AD has an injury? If AD is playing, we are not talking about Utah Jazz. We are talking about the Lakers and a goddamn another final appearance for LeBron James. But now AD hurt. Oh, so let's try to find who else can we believe in? Who else can we believe in? Utah! Because they got the best fucking record. Conley, he gonna fucking disappear in the playoffs. Donovan Mitchell, yeah, he might goddamn show up and show out. But guess who you got? You got goofy ass Gobert as center. He gonna catch corona. He ain't gonna even play in the finals.
But you said you like Gobert though.
I love him for being the defensive beast he is. Yes, he is a defensive beast. He's always going to be in a defensive conversation for a big man. But besides that, and that 3-and-D guy they got, I forgot his name, but he's awesome. He's a 3-and-D motherfucker, spot shooter and defender like we never seen before. And they got one more motherfucking person. They got 7 people all scoring 11 points. Oh God. Oh wow. Everybody's scoring on their team. They're such a fucking team. Everybody know teams get to the fucking playoffs. Yeah. We seen what they did last year. But if they got to face a healthy Los Angeles LeBron-led Lakers team, they will meet their demise.
All right, so what if they face a Los Angeles Lakers team that's not healthy?
They're going to fucking probably defeat us, and I'm going to be pissed the fuck off.
All right, so I know why you don't take the Utah Jazz serious.
Why?
Because who they coach is Quinn Snyder.
That's not why.
Yeah, it is. He looked like an 80s low-budget crime boss for a movie or something like that. And then you can't take a team serious that got Joe Ingles, dog. Like,
why? Because he looked like a mechanic?
Yeah, it's Joe Ingles. You can't take that shit serious. That's the reason why nobody take him serious. But all jokes to the side, when you look at their lineup, though, like you said, they got 7 players averaging double digits, right? And then you think about Mike Conley, he an all-star. Donovan Mitchell, a superstar. You got Rudy Gobert, he a superstar. And Bogdanovich.
Great acquisition. Who cares? Fuck them with a healthy ass AD. If not, let somebody else to take their bitch ass down.
All right, so if the Lakers, I ain't even ask if the Lakers are the best team in the West.
Not number wise, but they are the best team.
Talent wise,
we know they are. They're not as deep as them or the Clippers.
So
but LeBron James just eclipsed every player that you could ever have.
Wait a second, man. Calm down before you start revving up about this LeBron James bullshit. Talent-wise, with the teams that you know about in the West, what team has more talent than the Utah Jazz?
The Clippers.
And that's about it, right?
Correct.
So,
and then the Lakers. Because LeBron has talent. Like, his talent what equals up to 10 people. So, he's like 10 people into one man. So, yes.
LeBron is the better player on any team they step against. And then Anthony Davis is probably the second best player on any team, right?
Correct.
But then once you get past them, it get pretty slim.
Yes.
And that don't concern you at all.
It does.
Okay. I just want to know. But I'm taking the Jazz, man, to get to the Western Conference Finals this year.
Against the Lakers.
Against the Lakers. I got them in the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. Lakers in 6.
If AD is not healthy, I'm going to have to say some stuff that LeBron might send a text to me about. He might be upset. But without AD,
dissension,
LeBron
and Lakerland
will not make the Western Conference Finals.
Without Anthony Davis.
Without Anthony Davis.
So, you heard it here first, folks. He thinks that Anthony Davis is more important to the Lakers than LeBron James.
No, I didn't. He's more important to his legacy, yes. But he's not more important than LeBron James. LeBron James can do it, but
it's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier. And we don't have an athletic big man without Anthony Davis. Montrez does not count.
Damn, you got off of that bandwagon fast, huh?
He's not. He's a power forward, small forward. Stop trying to put him at. That's what he needs to be. That's what his body is.
Yeah, but he played like a big player though.
Well, then he has to be a power forward.
Yeah.
And that's it. He's not a center.
Okay.
Stop thinking he's a center.
Well, hold up. Before we get to the Lakers, I got a question about them later. But let me ask you this. Why is Damian Lillard always overlooked when people talk about top tier NBA guards? Why nobody never give Damian Lillard his props, man?
Because they don't win. If they won like everybody else, everybody would be on Dame Dollar nuts. But Dame Dollar is the most clutch player of this century.
Yeah.
Dame Dollar will hit the deep three, long stroke your bitch, and game time.
I mean, they the 4th seed in the West, though.
Yeah, Carmelo Anthony will make your team better.
Man, no, he fucking will not.
Yes, he will. As you just seen recently, game winning, scoring 17 points in the 4th. Carmelo, prime hoodie Melo.
And when they get to the playoffs, Carmelo Anthony makes them worse. When they
Oh my God.
That's all I'm saying. You know that we saw it last year when they played the Lakers. He disappeared against the Lakers last year. You still doing this again this year? Like, bro, I sat here with you through an NBA shortened pandemic season, and we watched this motherfucker do that same shit that I told you he was gonna do.
Carmelo.
And you sat right there in that same chair with a sad face, like, damn, Carmelo ain't do shit.
Carmelo was not acclimated in the system.
Excuse machine. Crank up again.
Like we needed him to be.
All right, so
the Blazers was plagued with injuries.
That's always an excuse for Carmelo. Why do you make excuses for certain people, man?
I don't make excuses for stars, only nobodies. If he's a nobody, if he's a peon, of course, he doesn't get an excuse. But when you're a champion, a winner.
A champion? What has Carmelo Anthony won to be a champion?
He's not a college champion.
In the NBA, what has Carmelo Anthony won?
He does not have the beautiful Lala on his side.
You
champion.
said, you also
Does
said,
he not have leader in endorsements? Do he not have
leader of endorsements or
yes.
what? What you saw him? What did you see Carmelo Anthony endorse?
Don't play with Carmelo.
Tell me what you ever seen Carmelo Anthony endorse.
He gets the bag. He chased the bag. I'm not gonna pocket watch Carmelo Anthony on this show.
You just brought it up.
Because I'm telling you, he's making a lot of big moves outside the league.
Where,
it's Carmelo fucking Anthony.
Where they at? Just show me where they at.
I'm not gonna do that. Know. Oh, I know.
All right, yeah.
And the fans know Carmelo Anthony is a leader in this industry and pushing us forward.
Carmelo Anthony is a leader in the NBA of holding niggas back. We've seen him hold people back for years.
I can't believe you'll sit next to me and just spit on the legacy, the name, and tarnish Carmelo Anthony in such a manner. And it's like, why?
All I asked you was, what the fuck have we seen Carmelo Anthony
I seen him do a lot.
What?
I just told you he just scored 17 points in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow. Big whoop.
To win the game.
To
become a clutch player. To be Carmelo Anthony is only as good as the hand he's dealt.
Name me one memorable moment Carmelo Anthony did in the playoffs.
One memorable moment?
One memorable moment. I only can think of one. I want you to name one. Yeah, my point exactly. Like I said, back to the only player on the fucking Blazers that's worth a shit. Damian Lillard, man. He averaging 30 points a game, 8 assists. And like you were saying, the most clutch player of the century. Shout out to Tom Haberstroh, man. I was on the internet looking at something, and they was like, it's only 5 players in the NBA currently that has better clutch ratings than Dame Lillard. That's Anthony Davis at number 1, LeBron James at number 2, Jimmy Butler at number 3, and KD, Kevin Durant at number 4. And then it's Lillard at number 5. Ahead of people like James Harden, Chris Paul, Jason Tatum, and Steph Curry. That's your top 10. How you feel about it?
Yeah, the league, the news system, the public, the fans, you all sleep on Dame. Then you want to goddamn blame other people in his squad. Carmelo Anthony for his faults. It's not, you know what he need to do? He need to go to a team that would appreciate him, that will push his career forward.
Who, Damian Lillard?
Yes. He need to go to a team where he can really shine as a star, relax on defense, and on offense, just shine bright as a diamond. And that team is the Dallas Mavericks.
Why do you want to send everybody to the Mavericks or the Lakers?
Because when LeBron retired, the white tiger will roam the jungle, which is the NBA.
Cut that shit out, man. Another fun fact about Damian Lillard, man. He's the only the second player in NBA history to have a buzzer beater against 2 different teams in the playoffs. You know who the other player was?
LeBron James.
Michael Jordan, baby. And then also, Damian Lillard got the lowest turnover rate in NBA history in the last 2 minutes of a game.
Ray Allen hit some fucking buzzer beaters in playoffs. What is we doing?
Mm-mm.
Yes, he has.
Look it up, bro. Against 2 different teams.
Yeah,
I got my fact checker.
Ray Allen got him with the Supersonics. He got him with Boston, and he got it with Miami.
I thought the same thing. I also thought the same shit about Reggie Miller. It's only Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard, man.
Okay.
But how about this? Damian Lillard, he not a start on the NBA All-Star team this year for the West.
Because they gave it to
Luka.
Luka or Steph Curry, whatever position you want to put Dame at, the one of the two, and it's well deserved.
For who? Over who?
Steph Curry has no help, and he's just fighting by him damn self, fighting out there, light skin, fighting for all light skinned people and light skin on them, light land. Just all light brights all across America, like believing, like, I could be an NBA star. It's a yellow man just like me in the NBA. Yellow can play. Yellow man can jump.
And why should he be in it over Luka then? Or why is Luka in it over him? They split it because of the fan vote.
Because it's Luka.
Man.
Luka Doncic is the leader in everything at his age. Everything he's doing right now, no one has done at his age.
You
it's
right.
Luka.
But guess what? Damian Lillard on a winning team though.
Okay, and sometimes goddamn players goddamn slip up, and we slipping up right now until we got a healthy full squad. Until y'all get me some goddamn help, I'm struggling down here.
Who is we?
What you mean?
We talking about the Lakers?
Man, it's equal opportunity. I'm not racist. I got white friends. And Luka is a part of my shit. We together.
So
we.
So is we is
If I was a sports agent, I got LeBron, I got Luka, you know I got Carmelo, I got Embiid.
You got Chris Paul.
I definitely got Chris Paul. And I got a couple other little small tier players in my shit that we ain't even got to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
You only got 2 winners on your agency.
2? How? We coming this shit? Oh, yes.
LeBron.
And Embiid.
Embiid's not a winner. You ain't seen Embiid win shit yet either.
I just seen him score 50-point career high against a goddamn team.
What team?
He just did it.
What team?
What team he was playing?
Yeah.
I forgot that fast.
Exactly.
Do you remember what team he was playing?
I don't give a fuck about the 76ers.
So why is it an issue on what team he was playing if you don't even remember what team he was playing?
Because I thought you was the fairy ball expert. Like, the whole point of this show
I don't have to be an expert on what team he was playing.
Right? You know
he played a team. I don't know nothing. I'm just on the show to talk. But what I'm saying is...
so you admit again you don't even watch sports?
No. It's whatever. He goddamn played against a team and he scored 50 points. I forgot what team. Yeah. It's a team that he wasn't supposed to beat, but it beat him.
Yeah, that probably didn't happen.
Why would I lie? Why would I come on this show and just say Embiid scored 50 points against a team?
You just lied and said Carmelo he was a winner. You just lied less than 5 minutes ago.
Neither one of them is a lie. Only reason why Carmelo Anthony don't have a championship because of Iverson and the selfishness. And every sports person knows that.
No, that's why he ain't got.
Everyone knows he would have had a title in New York if Amari could stay healthy.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows
so it's
that.
Amari Stoudemire fault.
Everyone knows J.R. Smith didn't take the league serious.
So it's J.R. Smith's fault.
He did never have the right pieces around him.
We're
not going to fault him. You're not sitting here calling Charles Barkley not a champion and an all-star because he didn't win.
Charles Barkley a loser too.
How is he a loser? He's one of the greatest power forwards ever to play the game.
By how?
And he was short as a motherfucker.
By what standards I can name a lot of power forwards better than Barkley.
Name them.
Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan. You want me to keep going?
All tall ass motherfuckers.
Who gives a fuck? They still play the same position?
No, he had a disadvantage and he excelled. Like Ben Wallace, another short motherfucker that can excel.
Yeah, he did.
All people, they have different things. If they was all
Rasheed Wallace was better than Charles Barkley.
Rasheed Wallace can shoot the 3 like it was nothing.
Better than Barkley.
Barkley was a down low post player.
Better than Barkley.
No, man. We're not about to do this.
We're not power forwards, right?
You're stretching and you're reaching. Just to derail the show, you're stretching and you're reaching.
You said name better power forwards than Charles Barkley. I just named 3 off the muscle. Anything else you want to say?
All players that had to align themselves with players that were greater than them.
Who? Who did Kevin Garnett align himself with that was greater than him?
Paul Pierce, the truth.
Get the fuck out of here.
Paul Pierce is the motherfucking truth. Ain't nothing like a nigga that can go in the motherfucking locker room, wheelchair, damn near on his deathbed,
Crying.
and come back and win a motherfucking championship.
I get what it is. You like crybabies. Paul Pierce, Joel Embiid. You like players who cry. That's what it is. I mean, you can say
This
that,
is
man.
this is the I'm gonna derail the episode 25. Our 25th episode. This is supposed to be a special episode where we talk nothing but basketball, and you came in here in your baseball jersey and spit on our legacy of sports.
Yeah, okay. Motherfucker garbage. Carmelo and Barkley. No. I ain't gonna say Barkley garbage. I like Barkley, but Carmelo is garbage.
These people is gonna see. You know what?
Man, let's talk about winners. Go ahead. See what you got to say.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, thank you. Let's stop talking about losers. Let's talk about some winners. The Lakers, man. Can they repeat as champions without AD? Honestly.
I answered this question earlier and I said no.
Okay. So, for the viewers who
Unless
don't know,
we get another big man.
you still got that trade happening this week, right?
We got a trade happening.
Okay. We want to see what this should lead to. Not Carmelo. See, this nigga done got this loser stuck on my mind. Anthony Davis. He out for 4 weeks. He got a calf strain and an Achilles injury. What you think, man? You think what the Lakers should do with that? We watched the game together Thursday, and you made a suggestion about what they should do with Anthony Davis. So tell the viewers what you told me Thursday.
I was drunk. I don't remember.
The whole time you make sense. You don't even remember what you said.
Mm-mm.
You said that they should sit Anthony Davis until the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
They should send him to the playoffs. No need to play this season. LeBron can handle it. Just get me a big man.
The same way they were talking that shit about KD that year when he played for the Warriors and he came back and tore his Achilles, right? How they kept saying it was a calf injury. That year they lost to the Raptors in the finals. Remember that?
His legs was weak.
Yeah, they doing the same shit with Anthony Davis now.
Yeah, they need to goddamn sit his ass down. Ain't no 4 weeks. Ain't none of that. I see you in the playoffs, second round. We'll sweep whoever we play in the first round. It don't even fucking matter.
They should sweep whoever they play in the first round. Would you say Anthony Davis soft?
No, he's just tall and don't have enough weight yet. Still, he's still lanky.
Yeah, but he gained a lot more weight than when he played in New Orleans.
But he still need more weight. But if you put too much weight on his legs, if he ain't built for it, it's gonna make him even more brittle. So he just need to play less games than LeBron at his older age. So he just need to play every televised game.
Okay. I guess my next question will be with that. Anthony Davis would be a free agent after this year, right?
Yes.
Would you re-sign him?
Yes.
Even with the injuries?
Yes. We just have to get him on the LeBron health regimen program, get his body right.
Get him on the roids?
Yes, but he's making so much money with LeBron right now, I don't even think he give a fuck anymore.
Yeah. Plus he winning finally. So, I mean, I guess winning cures all, man. And speaking of big men, well, Andre Drummond, he a Cavalier, and the Cavaliers talking about trading and then sat him down or whatever. Would you like Andre Drummond on the Lakers?
No.
Would he make a difference on any competing team then?
No.
You think Andre Drummond is like a dinosaur in the league right now because he can't do shit.
But rebound
and block. And I looked at his stats this morning, man. He only averaged 1 block a game. Like, that's weak for him to be so big.
He is a star on a team with no other stars.
Yeah. Well,
he is average.
Say he averaging 18 points a game, 14 rebounds, which I didn't expect that. That's pretty decent numbers for somebody to be playing for the Cavs, I guess. But like you say, when you're on a weak team, you can't do nothing but eat when there's nobody else at the table. But the Raptors want to put together a trade package for him, and the Nets was interested in getting him. Any other teams who you would say, okay, they get Andre Drummond, that shit makes them at least playoff contender or either a title contender, finals contender, because whoever, they still ain't gonna beat the Lakers. But who would make a finals contender with add Andre Drummond to their roster? Maybe the Hawks.
No.
Backing up Capella. What about Dallas in place of Porzingis not being there?
We need a shooter.
So it's no way left for Drummond to go there. Maybe splitting time with DeAndre Jordan up in Brooklyn.
He can go. He can go to. No, he can't even go to Phoenix. Nobody want him. He a bum.
Yeah, that style of basketball I passed by. In the NBA, man, to be a big man, bro, you got to be able to shoot now. Like, you got to have at least a mid-range jumper, and he has none of that shit. What other centers in the league can't shoot besides DeAndre Jordan and Rudy Gobert?
Gobert can shoot.
When? You never seen Gobert shoot.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Gobert can shoot.
Okay, you say so. Well, yeah, you don't watch sports, you don't know. But who? There's no other all the big men in the league can shoot.
Yeah.
So, Andre Drummond just might be an artifact of yesteryear, man. Last decade of the NBA. Big
not that they can shoot. They gonna try to shoot. They gonna throw it up. A lot of them niggas barely be hitting them shits.
Like who though? When Embiid shoot, Embiid hit.
Yeah, but he got a good percentage of three. I'm thinking of people that be goddamn just throwing that shit up and just be clanking like Dwight Howard and.
Dwight Howard, yeah. Dwight Howard, another old dinosaur. He just only reason he lasted around because he got with LeBron last year. He ended up winning the title. If he didn't get that title last year, he wouldn't even be in the league no more. I don't think.
Towns can shoot.
Yeah, if I say Carl Anthony Towns can shoot. It's not really any centers in the league who can't shoot no more. Like that whole go down low, throw it in the paint, back and down.
Capella ain't no shooter.
Yeah, Capella not a shooter, but Capella he can space the floor though, right?
Pick and roll.
Yeah, but I mean he's still spacing the floor. Drummond can't even do that shit.
Let me see. I mean, yeah, Joker can shoot.
All the big men in the NBA can shoot.
Yeah, damn near everybody can shoot. Aiton can shoot.
Yeah, it's just fucking him. So, speaking of other people who can't shoot and fucking washed up.
Who the center of the... No, Cousins can shoot.
Yeah, DeMarcus Cousins. Every big man in the league can shoot except for Rudy Gobert, Andre Drummond, and DeAndre Jordan.
Lopez, Gasol, all them niggas can shoot.
All them boys.
Horford
can shoot. All the big men. You gotta be in the NBA now, bro. You have to be able to shoot. Like it used to be a time in the NBA, like the late '90s, maybe even up until like the early 2000 teens or whatever. You can get away with being a big man, and all you had was a little post up move. I don't have to shoot much. I could just be a garbage man, grab a rebound, put back. You can't do that shit no more, dog. Like, everybody on the court has to be able to shoot because everybody shoots threes and jumpers now. That's why I said I don't think Drummond gonna be shit.
I don't want him.
I wouldn't want him.
He'll never wear a Lakers jersey while I'm alive.
Yeah, he ain't got no saying that shit. So, speaking of other people who can shoot, what about Blake Griffin? You would want Blake Griffin on your team?
Blake Griffin can shoot. Blake Griffin will pull up a three on your ass. Now, is Blake Griffin heavy? Is he healthy? Is he even a factor anymore? Or he's at a decline? Where do I want him? No, because he has one more year before he is playing Big Three basketball.
Yeah, I told you, I sent you that stat I saw on ESPN. And like when you think of Blake Griffin, you think of like somebody that can dunk. Blake Griffin hasn't dunked the ball in the NBA since December 12, 2019. Now granted he missed most of last year because of the pandemic, and he's been battling injuries, but that's just wild to think of. But I don't think Blake Griffin that good of a player. I think Blake Griffin was the most overhyped player coming out of college in like the last probably about 10, 20 years, bro.
He excelled at being athletic when everybody was looking for athletic players. Yeah. Then he got hurt and kept getting hurt.
Blake Griffin is in that same board with people like fucking Harold Miner. Like, yeah, they can dunk and you know their name and shit, but like they don't really do much of shit. Like Blake Griffin thrived off of Chris Paul. And then when you took Chris Paul away from Blake Griffin, you saw Blake Griffin wasn't shit. Am I right or wrong?
Blake Griffin could have. He's a third star. He like Bosh. He's the third star. He needed a point guard to get him in position to score because he's not gonna really beat you off the dribble. He only can overpower
you. Yeah, and I don't know.
He needed Chris Paul. I give you that. He needed Chris Paul.
And without Chris Paul, he ain't shit.
Without Chris Paul, he ain't shit.
So that shows you just how big a loser Blake Griffin is.
It shows you how great Chris Paul is.
It shows you that Blake Griffin can't even be a winner without another loser setting him up to win.
It shows you Chris Paul make players look so great when they're really bums. You see them exposed on other teams without Chris Paul.
What other player has Chris Paul made good?
James Harden.
Name one more. Yeah, exactly. Chris Paul overrated.
Anthony.
Oh no, he made DeAndre Jordan better.
Yes.
Yeah, he made DeAndre Jordan better. So that's DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin. Man, you think about that Clippers team, man. That Clippers team was all right, bro.
Yep, Lob City.
They just couldn't win shit. So Blake Griffin averaging 12 points.
They had locker room problems.
They had Chris Paul in the
No, man.
That's what it was, man. Chris Paul, man. The worst. Nah, I gotta get you. I want to see if you back up off of your statements on something. You've been dragging Zion Williamson, man, since the show started. Since episode number 1. You've been dragging Zion Williamson. He has made history in his first 50 games, Tat, and I did not know this shit either till I was looking up something for the show yesterday. 2 or 3 days ago.
What did he do?
Zion Williamson is the first player in the modern NBA that averaged 23 points a game or more on 60% or better shooting. He's also the only player to score more points than Zion Williamson in his first 50 games is Shaquille O'Neal. Now, the relevance of that is that Zion Williamson missed most of his rookie season, right, with that injury. And he still was able to do that. Will you say now that Zion Williamson isn't as bad as you made him out to be?
I made him out to be bad?
You told him he was the next Kwame Brown.
Just because he averaged 20 plus per game on 60% shooting.
Mm-hmm. Now, you got to admit, now that is pretty phenomenal, Tad. Come on, man. You ain't going to... I know you better than that. You ain't going to be that much.
And you also know... No, you don't know. Because you
that?
just said I don't know sports. So you don't know I know sports. And I also know that Lamar Ball told you this. He prophesized this. Lamar Ball told you that Lonzo Ball will go on any team and make any player great. He also told you when he go down there, he will make Zion Williams have the best season he ever had. Fuck the Lakers. And it's all coming to light right now. Lonzo Ball got goddamn Zion Williams scoring these many goddamn points because there ain't nobody else on that motherfucking team to be anybody. So, of course, you're going to score those goddamn points.
So now you're saying that the reason Zion Williamson is doing what he's doing is because of Lonzo Ball. That's what you just sitting here saying.
Because none of those players are doing anything. He's the only person on that team. He got the scope. He's not shooting threes. He's not shooting middies. He's getting that percentage from down low. So of course, there's no one else.
That makes it
besides
even more better because he's
Brandon Ingram.
Because
is he even still healthy? Or he's dead?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Brandon Ingram anymore. You got me on your side of the fence with that. If Zion Williamson is undersized, for him to still be putting up those numbers in the paint with no outside, no mid-range game, that's still not good. That's not phenomenal. For undersized power forward.
And this is when he hooks you, right? Jay, he hooks you, You see, this is reading the fourth wall right now. I'm talking to Jay. I goddamn DP. So goddamn, I hook you right and I set you up and then you come back and it's just like so beautiful laid out for me. You just described Charles Barkley, a nigga that you said was a bum, a loser.
I didn't say he was a bum. I took that back. I got too carried away.
You got too carried away.
I got too carried away. I took it back.
I think you always get too carried away.
But Charles Barkley is a loser.
Oh my God, and so is Zion Williams, in your words.
All I'm saying is that for him to be doing that, you don't think that's phenomenal? Just yes or no?
I also think Charles Barkley is phenomenal.
Man, you full of shit. Because I've heard you shit on Charles Barkley.
I heard you sit on Zion Williams off record.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm not a big Zion Williamson fan. I don't think
so. Why would you try to nail me to the cross because he got false numbers in the shot clock era? This because he's fucking packing the stats. I'm supposed to believe that he's somebody? It's what?
I mean, so he not?
He's stacking the deck. On a team that has no good cards.
Bro, you just said that Lonzo Ball is the reason why Zion Williamson is good.
I was being funny.
Well, you're joking.
It was joke time. That's because Lonzo Ball is playing so bad, he has no choice but to excel. It was funny time.
Yeah, that joke.
It's like, oh my God. I think, we're going to change the show to... Not you don't even watch sports to Tat watch sports, but I'm going to show y'all he don't watch sports. The show.
We can flash back to early this episode where you just sat here and looked at this same camera and said, I don't even watch that shit.
No, I said what I said. And that's not what I said. You said what you wanted me to say. Whatever. But I know what I said.
Man, you don't watch sports. The Nets, they signed Andre Roberson. Will they make him better defensively? I'm trying to get the Nets in the finals.
Okay. I was trying to be calm and do this show professionally. But my character been assassinated since I goddamn sat down. But we will not, because a man that will not fight for what he believe in will not receive what is owed to him, and which is justice and all assurance of his knowledgeable acts of being a sports analysis. And you can rewind that shit back and try to make it make sense, because I don't know what the fuck I just said.
I don't know either.
So make that make sense.
Making sense of nonsense.
Make it make sense. So, Andre Roberson. Okay.
Roberson.
So, what we doing here? Well, I'm gonna tell you what we're doing here. We're gonna go get Rock. We're gonna get Dejuan Ellison. We're gonna get goddamn Jeffrey Sanders, and we gonna get goddamn Israel Jackson, good old strong black name, and a couple other goddamn garbage man. Anybody we want to fuck just pick up and goddamn add to the Nets and say this is a defensive helper. We just gonna get any Joe fucking Blow. Who the fuck is Andre Roberson? What? Oh yeah, boy, you see that defensive play Andre Roberson did when he played for Oklahoma Thunder?
Well, I tell you this.
You know he about to change the game.
I will say this. I had to look this motherfucker up too, because I remember the name, but I don't remember him doing shit. But when I looked him up, I found out, like, defensive rating wise, he one of the best wing defenders in the NBA in the last 10 years, dog.
Nigga, you can't do nothing. You might as well
play defense.
You might as well play defense, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what kind of player he is? Nobody. A fucking nobody. A nigga that can just get out there. I need you to just stay up on him. Just stay in his face.
I need 6 fouls.
Be aggressive. Put your hand in his face. Don't let him get past you. Earn your check. Get this bum out of here, man. Yeah, okay, yeah. They're champions now.
No, they're not champions.
Shit, what did they just sign? Andre Roberson. Robertson.
I mean, shit. I'm just really at full.
And hold on, wait, get it. And Gilead Illesy, he gonna come off the bench as a 3-point sniper.
He talking about Israel Jackson. Talking about good, strong black man. He just stupid, man. Listen, I am about to have a full, transparent moment with you right here. I am going to root for the Nets to pick up anybody just so they can get to the finals and get swept by the Lakers. That's all I want to see, dog.
They will not even get past the 76ers.
They will get past the 76ers.
They will not get past
I guarantee you that the Nets will beat the 76ers.
Turn my smile to a frown if you think the Nets can get by. In me,
I'm telling
the
you,
Eastern Conference defensive, offensive, first team, all-star, MVP, team stat leader, anchor, and culturally bringing overseas international player awareness to a height in the league. Our new savior in the East is not the alphabet, but Giannis. Not Giannis,
What?
Habib. Habib will not meet defeat to the Nets because the Nets don't have anyone that can defend him.
They don't have anyone that can defend Kevin Garnett either. I mean, Kevin Garnett.
Tobias Harris will handle that.
What happened to
Tobias will handle that.
Dog, I just sat here and told you Thursday night, nobody in the league is unguardable except for LeBron James. And you said,
I said Kevin Durant.
Now,
I did.
Now you're saying Tobias Harris can guard Kevin Durant.
Because it's the
Tobias fucking Harris.
Because it's the playoffs. We're going to do what we got to do. I just told you, goddamn, I got different players on my squad.
Bruh,
on my sports team. And Tobias Harris,
if Philadelphia plays Brooklyn,
it's over. There's nothing Brooklyn can do.
Kevin Durant will average 40 points.
Who's going to stop Seth?
I don't fucking know.
Who's going to stop Jeff? Who's going to stop Shea? Who's going to stop Ben? Who's going to stop Embiid? Who's going to stop?
Matter of fact,
who's going to stop him?
I'm going to go out even further than that. The 76ers going to get eliminated by the Milwaukee Bucks this year in the playoffs.
I'm willing to take that bet with anyone.
We'll see.
Anyone want to take that bet? The Sixers will be in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they will defeat whatever team make it to them, and they will face a Laker team with Anthony Davis. Without Anthony Davis, LeBron, baby, I love you, but I don't know.
So you got Philadelphia and Los Angeles in the finals.
Yes.
Lakers winning how many?
What you mean? How many? Is they gonna sweep them?
Nah, they're not gonna sweep.
No, they're not gonna sweep.
Lakers ain't gonna sweep nobody.
We're gonna real win. If we play the Sixers, we'll win in 6.
I want Brooklyn to get swept in the finals.
I don't even want to see them in the finals.
I thought you said LeBron got to get his get back on Durant.
I'm good. I don't want them going to the finals.
Man, you full of shit, man. You ain't for the team.
I'm for the team, but
you're not for the team. You selfish ass player.
That's a dangerous
selfish,
3.
Bro.
That's a dangerous fucking 3, and I didn't fucking know it. I'm sitting here talking fucking
I don't
sports.
give a fuck. Our 3 more dangerous than them.
Who's that third person?
Fucking Caruso.
Over Schroeder?
Over Schroeder.
Why? Because he had a commercial?
Because he had a commercial. And he looked like he worked at Applebee's as a manager. What you got to say about that? It's no 3.
Applebee's manager can handle pressure. Applebee's manager is a great leader.
You're not going to disrespect Caruso.
You're not going to disrespect an Applebee's manager either.
So now you don't like Caruso?
No, I didn't say I didn't like him.
The 3 of Dennis Schroeder, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James is a hell of a lot better than the 3 of Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden.
Why would I stand against that statement? Why would I say you're wrong?
You
just threw that in there, and that's not what we're talking about.
So what? That's what I want to say.
And this is how you control the narrative on this show, and I don't like it.
The Nets,
because
we'll get swept.
You're gonna cut out everything I say, and then you're just gonna keep it. You're gonna have that shit doing some stupid shit like, yeah, and you like it, and you like it. Or some stupid shit, I know it.
I've never cut anything out you've ever said on the show.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, because you told me to.
No, you cut out stuff like when I be getting like to the point and I be like, and there you have it. And you be like, damn, you're right again. They never see that.
Jay, have I ever told you to edit out anything Tap Money has said without
You can't break the fucking third wall. You don't have that kind of shit.
That's the fuck I can. I can't do that shit.
No, you're not real enough. Show
Jay,
recorded.
have I ever told you to edit out anything Tap Money has ever said?
No.
Thank you. Only time I've ever said, Jay, take this out is when Tap Money has said, hey, man, I shouldn't have said that. You'll tell Jay to take this out for me? What are you talking about? So now you want to paint a narrative that I just censor you or some shit. It's not right, man. That's how they tell black men down. That same shit you doing right here. You paint up false narratives of me, bro. That's how you get the people, the viewers, and the people that comment to turn against me. And I let you do that shit. I'm not gonna let you do that on this episode.
I see the comments, and the people are not turning against you. The people are starting to turn against me.
Yeah, because you come in here and say dumb shit like, oh, Charles Barkley was better than Kevin Garnett. Oh, fucking, what the fuck dumb shit you said earlier? Oh, Carmelo Anthony is the best.
See how you? I did not say Charles Barkley was better than Kevin Garnett. I just said he was one of the best power forwards ever. I didn't say he was the best power forward ever.
And you said name who was better, and I named 3 people.
So, but I still did not say Charles Barkley was better than Kevin Garnett. You just created false narrative on air, and the people are going to sit there and say, you know what? Tap Money ain't a bad guy. It's just how he's being portrayed on camera.
Tap Money has free reign to say whatever he wants to say, and he paints.
And he has free reign to edit me as an asshole. It be voice. Sometimes I don't even be me talking. If y'all pay attention, like my mouth don't even move up with the real shit I'm really be saying. Like that shit be crazy.
So now you just gonna
this nigga be auto dubbing me sometimes.
So now I treat you like the evil Japanese movies and shit.
Yes, when I be talking, that shit be.
Hey, teacher, you be careful.
Saying all type of different shit just there. Not me.
Hey Jay, we gonna add in something funny with him saying right there.
I bet you is. Goddamn it.
Nets in the finals, swept by the Lakers in 4.
Cut that.
No, that shit stay in. All right. Well, anything else you want to talk about with the NBA? Anything you saw that was impressing you this week in the NBA?
What impressed me this week in the NBA?
Besides beating his imaginary 50 points he put up.
No, it's nothing amazed me besides those 50 points.
Oh, so the NBA week this week was pretty boring, huh?
I mean, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
But those 50 points.
You know what? That's the whole NBA season till the playoffs. A whole bunch of
it was you right.
A whole bunch of
I thought we were gonna do a special like at the beginning of the show or something. I didn't know we were gonna do it right now. I thought we were gonna be a whole time for just us to reflect on that, like a whole segment. I didn't know you're so thirsty to get to Sissy Ball, but let's honor. Play that funky horn music, DJ. Three, 5, 6, 7. How many points we scored?
He talking about 35,000.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a second. He said it was a 3, a 5, a 0, and another 0.
That's only 3,000. You gotta add another 0.
Yeah, what you doing, man? Shout out to LeBron,
0.
man. Fastest player in NBA history to get to 35,000 points. He got it, Thursday night when they played, who that was that beat them? Oh, the fucking Nets. Yeah. So, only people ahead of him now was who? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone, right?
Yes.
And he'll probably end up catching Karl Malone. You think he'll catch Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Definitely. Next year.
Next year? So you got LeBron, how much longer in the league? Another 3 years?
Definitely. Another 3 years.
So LeBron will be in the league at 40?
Yes. We're playing with Bronny. I told you that. Why It's like you don't listen to me when I talk.
No, I'm just asking because you know that shit sound real familiar. Somebody else doing the same thing. Thomas fucking Brady, LeBron James, they both right here, the best at what they do.
No. Serena Williams, LeBron James, the best at what they do.
We'll come back to Serena. I got to ask you a question about that. I'm glad you said that, though. But quick NFL news, man. If you didn't know by now, the Eagles traded Carson Wentz. He played for the Indianapolis Colts now. How you feel about that shit?
The Colts?
Yeah, the Colts.
Carson Wentz?
Yeah.
Bumps.
I'll say this. Carson Wentz had his best years playing for Frank Reich. Frank Reich is the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. So if they have all of the same weapons they had last year, and Frank Reich can coach Carson Wentz back to, I guess, above average play, Colts might be dangerous because the Colts made the playoffs last year too. This year just left. So I guess my next question is you got the AFC South, right? That's the division they in. You got the Houston Texans who are going to be trash. You got the Jaguars who will be better, but they still going to be trash. And then you got the Tennessee Titans and you got the Indianapolis Colts. Who is the best team in the AFC South, in your opinion?
The AFC South?
Out of the Tennessee Titans, the Indianapolis Colts, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Houston Texans.
The Titans.
The Titans, you still think the Titans better than the Colts?
Because we're going to have a new outlook besides running. We're going to come with some new offensive schemes. Switch it up.
Titans are we now too?
I have a couple players.
Hold up, man. We need to get this shit because this shit
Titans.
confusing to me, man. Who all is considered as we? The Mavericks, the Lakers, now the Titans. You said we earlier when you were talking about the 76ers. Who all is considered as we? Because we is getting a lot bigger than what we was a couple of months ago.
In our sports union, I have a different taste in players. I have a different taste in factions and a different outlook on rooting for teams.
It's a whole lot of words when you can just tell me who is we. Who is considered we?
I'm going to tell you who we is. We are a secret society in our reactions trust.
Man, what fucking teams are we? All right, so who's your baseball team that's we?
You want to know my baseball team? If it's we, it's the Braves.
The Braves, okay. NFL, we is...
I have other we's in baseball.
Who are the other we's in baseball? The Braves and who else?
To be announced.
Yeah, okay.
TBA.
And who's your we in football? The Titans?
I'll give you one. The Titans. To be announced.
So it's not the Ravens no more.
Lamar Jackson is a part of this.
So the Ravens are a part of we.
Lamar Jackson is a part of us.
So in the NBA, it's just Dallas, Philly, and the Lakers.
Oh no, we have other players that's a part of our union.
Who are a part of we is what I'm asking you. I want to know for clarification for me.
All right. We just gonna go by the teams. But the Bulls, we got Zach LaVine, Boston. We got Jason Tatum, Toronto. We got Siakam. Orlando. We got Eric Gordon.
So just every team in the NBA is we except the Nets.
Miami. We got Tyler Hero, Duncan Robertson.
Tyler Hero. No Jimmy Butler.
The list goes on. We have a different. We
is everybody.
We wish the best in a lot of players. And we give them encouragement behind closed doors. And we talk to them from time to time. And sometimes conversations go our way. Sometimes we move forward and they join. And sometimes we realize players don't work for us. And we drop them every day.
Who got dropped from the we category?
Lately, who had got dropped? Mahomes.
Yeah.
Basketball wise, injured Anthony Davis.
That doesn't work because we spot still part of the Lakers, right?
So I mean, I'm just giving you hints of how sometimes you can be up, sometimes you can be down, but when you up, you with us.
And when you down, you switch out. No loyalty, which is what I said the first time.
When you're down,
he leaves.
I'm really trying to figure out what have you done for me lately.
No stick to itness in him.
So I wish you the best. I wish you to succeed. If you don't succeed, you're not for me.
Yeah, okay.
We produce nothing but winners. Go Brady. Bucks 2021 champions. Our team. Me and Cedric's.
Oh, hell no. Fuck no. You can't come over here with that. Speaking of baseball, man, you saw that contract they gave that dude, Francisco Tatis Jr.?
Me not being aware of this contract disturbs me. It disturbs me.
What disturbs you about it?
$340 million to a 14 year. To 14 years.
14 years. $24 million a season.
That's unheard of.
That's unheard of, man.
Baseball has to be the highest paid sport besides soccer.
Yeah. And guess what? In baseball, all the money is guaranteed. So, like, if he goes out there next year and on the very first game he gets hurt and says, hey, I'm going to retire, they have to pay him all of that shit.
It only take me one time to get hit with a baseball.
And you done.
To cash in my $340 million. I'm concussed for the rest of my
life. I can't play this shit.
I'm dizzy. I see 5.
I see 5 of everything.
I see 5 of everything.
Here go a hell of a stat for you. With that contract, his dad played in the league for 11 years. He played Major League Baseball for 11 years. Francisco Tatis, his dad, Fernando, my bad, I'm fucking up the man name. Fernando Tatis.
Because you don't watch sports.
I don't watch the Padres. Fernando Tatis, his dad played for the Mets. Majority of his baseball career. 11 years. This man will make more than his dad after 125 games than his dad did in the whole 11 years, dog. That's crazy. We should have played baseball, Tad.
We should have played baseball. I made the baseball team. I just didn't
What?
finish weight training.
So, you've played every sport now. You played baseball.
Yes.
You played basketball.
Yes.
You played flag football.
Yes. I played volleyball.
And
Yes.
you played hockey?
I have played the rollerblade hockey.
Okay. What about soccer?
I have played kickball.
That's not fucking soccer, dog.
You're kicking a ball.
But it's not soccer, man.
It's the same fucking thing. I played kickball.
Kickball is not fucking soccer, dog.
You have to kick the ball to score.
Kickball.
I kicked the ball and scored very well.
Kickball is closer to probably baseball than it is the fucking soccer, dog.
Well, I played baseball with no bat with my leg, and we called it kickball. Did I play soccer? No.
I played kickball. This man here just disrespecting.
I swam. I was a swimmer. I am an Olympian of this show. I am the Olympian. I am a triathlete.
A what? Say that again?
Nope. I said it right the first time.
I don't know if you said it right. You said it better than I thought you would have, but I don't think it was right. All right. You talked about Serena Williams earlier.
The great.
Why a lot of people, when they say, like, oh, a person is a GOAT, and they think about Michael Jordan, you think about LeBron James, you think about Tom Brady, like, why people don't automatically assume her? And I'm going to tell you some hell of a stats I found out about her, right?
Give it to me.
In singles matches, Serena Williams is 362-52. In doubles matches, mostly with her sister, she's 125-15. She's played in 33 Grand Slam finals, right, for the singles championship. She's won 23 of them. In the other 10, she came in second place. She's played in 14 Grand Slam finals as doubles with her sister. Guess how many they won?
Yes, I'm listening.
They won 14 of them shits. Like, bro, like, how in the fuck do people not consider her a GOAT of sports? Or if they do, how come they never mention her? What you think the biggest thing is?
Because they play 500 games a year.
I mean, they don't play 500 games a year, I don't think, Tat. Have you ever watched a tennis match before?
Have I ever?
You don't watch sports, I'm asking.
I've seen the black cat suit a couple times.
You seen that black cat suit. You know your mind always go there, man.
Hey.
My mind does too.
It's a lot of pretty Russian tennis players out there.
Where?
Serena Williams just used to have a rival of one 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Maria Sharapova, whatever her name is?
Whatever blondie name is, I can't pronounce it.
Mm.
But she was a rival.
And you thought she was pretty?
Yes, she was. And now we have a new little black Chinese inbred champion.
She's not Chinese, she's Japanese, and you need to start calling people inbreds. Now that's like, what the fuck be wrong with you, man?
Chinese, Chinese, Japanese,
Bruh.
wing rice.
You're gonna fuck around and get canceled, bro.
By what culture? What culture? Who's gonna cancel me?
You can't just be around here calling Chinese people the shit you just said.
Long Wang? I didn't say nothing disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful.
They call what they call us beat bop and rock steady probably.
I mean,
Look at hip hop on TV. Some stupid name shit.
You calling people egg rolls?
Chicken wing, shrimp fried rice. It be kicking goddamn Serena ass.
Naomi Osaka, and she young too, man. You think she's gonna be able to pass Serena? Or you think that she might just really be a flash in the pan?
She is someone to look out for.
She be giving it to Serena ass lately though. She just beat her in the Australian Open. Yeah, she just eliminated her. So it'll be almost fitting for, if Serena Williams is to retire, that the last person she lost to was Naomi Osaka. I see that. So we could end the show this week with one of your top fives. This was another one of your picks. Top 5 sports rivalries. Would you like me to start or you want me to go behind you? Which one?
You start.
All right, since it was your topic, I started off. Number 5 on my list, man, I got the Boston Red Sox against the New York Yankees. Hold up, wait a second. Are we going to do it our personal shit or just historical?
Our personal.
Our personal? All right, I'm going to keep that as number 5 on for the personal aspect, only because that's the only rivalry where you can see a 70-year-old baseball manager get beat up by a 30-year-old pitcher. That actually happened in real life. So that's a hell of a rivalry when you can beat up an old man and people cheer for that shit.
So, yes, we have Serena Williams, but she is the greatest black female athlete.
Right? Yeah. Easily.
Better than the Olympian Sojourner. What's the black Olympian lady name is?
Sojourner? You talking about Sojourner Truth?
No, what's the black Olympian lady name is?
Jackie Jordan Kersey?
Is that her name?
I think so.
She had the pretty ass hair and the pretty ass legs, and she won all the Olympic shit.
Yeah, Jackie Jordan Kersey.
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah, I still think
she's better than Serena.
I would think so. Yeah.
So she's the number one.
No. I would put Serena ahead of her.
Even though she's the Olympian.
Yeah, man. Bruh.
So black women are dominant.
Yeah. Oh, I know where you about to go with this.
So if black women are so fucking dominant, how can any other race have supremacy in sports? If we're the dominant race in sports. I tell you how.
Go ahead, man.
That shit.
You've been wanting to talk about this for a week and a half.
His detective, yeah!
Wear your hat.
Nigga, I just challenged my energy in this nigga body. This is Detective Yao you're talking to now.
Conspiracy
in female sports. And what do we have here? You see it? An ogre. A man. Looking like a female. In female sports. Tall as shit. Big as shit. He's a trans what? We don't know, but he's allowed to play. How is this possible? You know why it's possible? Anything to defeat the black woman. They'll send a transgender man just to say we have a new champion. But it's not going to work. You know why it's not going to work? Because coaches like Pat Smith, UConn versus Tennessee, greatest rivalry in female sports basketball history. Black women, white women, real women. Not this. Someone explain why it's a dick on a female court.
Wow. You gotta channel yourself back in the tag.
So my goddamn top one is the Braves versus the Marlins. That's my first one.
That's a good one. Wow, boy, a lot just happened just now.
What you mean?
You had to be here. Number 4 on my list, man. I got the New York Knicks against the Miami Heat. You remember them games in the 90s where you pretty much every time they play, you knew somebody was going to fight in the playoffs? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a pretty good rivalry. That rivalry burnt out real quick because the Knicks went to shit. But, yeah, that was a good time in basketball. That was my favorite era of basketball, man. Where you could really...
Mine too.
Yeah, you could really watch an NBA game and you could probably see the fight more than likely. And guess what? In the NBA, when you used to fight back then, you didn't used to get suspended. You just got kicked out of the game. You can come back and play next game. Mm-hmm. Good times. What you got next on your list?
Dwayne Wade and Anthony Davis. The rivalry for LeBron James friendship.
Think that's a real rivalry?
Everyone fights to be LeBron James' best friend.
So where does Chris Bosh fit into this equation? Don't even matter with him, huh?
Same place Kevin Love fits.
Nah, come on. I think Chris Bosh had a little bit more stripes than Kevin Love did. Kevin Love was weak, dog. Chris Bosh at least proved himself at one point.
Never have you seen LeBron James hanging with bat fucking woman. Never.
That's what you call her, Chris Bosh?
Yeah. Batwoman.
Okay.
You don't see goddamn LeBron James hanging with Bat. It's Batman and Robin. It's not no Batman and Batwoman.
Okay. All right. Number 3 on my list then. I'm going to go with Tom Brady versus the Manning brothers. I didn't realize this shit until today. In the playoffs, Peyton Manning has only beaten Tom Brady in the playoffs once, and that was that year that they won the Super Bowl. The Colts. He was with the Colts. But Peyton Manning has never beaten Tom Brady in the playoffs. Except once. That's crazy as fuck. But on the other hand, Peyton Manning, who statistically might be the best quarterback in the NFL if you're going strictly by numbers, had a younger brother, Eli Manning, which is the most fucking idiotic football player I've ever seen in my life. Tom Brady could never beat him. Eli Manning got 2 Super Bowl championships off of Tom Brady. That's crazy.
Eli Manning is a lucky son of a bitch.
The luckiest motherfucking retard in history, man.
The definition of being in the right place
at the right
time.
Yeah. So that was my number 3 on mine. Who you got number 3 for yours?
Number 3 on mine is Floyd Mayweather and De La Hoya.
That's a good one.
From boxing to becoming the lead promoter of boxing organization in the league, them boys went at it.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a damn good one.
And Floyd came on top. Came out on top.
Every time. All right. Number 2 on my list. I'm going to just put this for silly reasons. And it's only silly because it's just silly in the aspect of who they are. I'm going with Pat Riley and Danny Ainge. These motherfuckers been bickering with each other since the 80s, man. Since Danny Ainge played for the Boston Celtics and Pat Riley was the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. These two been going back and forth, talking shit to each other. From whether it was, like I said, Danny Ainge being a player, Pat Riley being a coach, Pat Riley being a coach, and Danny Ainge being a general manager. They just always find a way to just throw darts at each other, and that shit never fails. Them two dudes really don't like each other.
I can find a messy bunch, too.
Who?
Charles Barkley and Draymond Green.
Yeah, they don't. Draymond really don't like him.
And every chance Charles Barkley get, he gonna call him a bum.
Yeah, he gonna slam him every chance. I got a question for you about Draymond Green. Did you see his comments he made about the players in the NBA and how the general managers and the teams be treating them and shit when they want to trade them?
Mm-hmm.
Did you agree with that?
I don't feel sorry for no motherfucking multi-million-dollar man.
So you wouldn't say that that's racism? You shit on the NFL every chance you get about racism, but then you got Draymond speaking up for that shit, and you just like, I don't give a fuck?
No, because you gonna play when I tell you to play. If not, sit down and we're gonna get the best investment we can get for you.
Damn, you sure sound like a slave owner.
I'm just saying. I'm thinking about your career. You go out there, you get hurt. What I'm gonna get for you now? Hurt ass nigga, nothing.
Damn.
Think about your future, cause you're a dumb nigglet. You want to get out there and just perform for the camera, lights, camera, action.
Wow.
Hell no. Sit your ass on the bench till I tell you to go out there.
I sure didn't see that shit because you was riding hard on the NFL when they do that shit. Anyway, number 1 on my list, man, I got Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. The ironic part about that is before Muhammad Ali became Muhammad Ali and he was Cassius Clay, them boys was actually cool. And they actually, a little known fact, they actually had work. They was putting a plan together the way they both could have got paid off of their boxing match. But then Muhammad Ali converted to Islam and he just started shitting on Joe Frazier every chance he got, calling him Uncle Tom and shit.
Tony Stewart and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Bro, I got to give you props, bro. I did not expect you to ever say shit about NASCAR on the show.
That is a rivalry that could have led to death.
That's racist, what you about to do. Where you heading at?
You done fucked it all up, man.
I'm just telling you, man.
It was gonna get good.
I mean,
you fucked it up.
I'm just going to keep it going.
Nope.
Why you always do that?
It's dead. It's dead.
Why was that?
You should at least let me get a little bit of it out. I don't think I would have. Them people even watch. Them kind of people even watch this show.
Them kind of people.
Those
See
people.
What I mean, man. I knew you was headed to racism.
Oh man.
That shit. God damn it, man. You don't even watch sports, man. Go ahead, do your shit, man.
You already know. You don't even watch sports.
I'm gonna leave on
YouTube. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and if you're ready for a jolly good old rodeo time, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment. We'll be back next episode where we tell you about the future of NASCAR.